Recently, I came across this crazy theory online. It says that for every one person of above average intelligence, there's one person below average intelligence. Conspiracy theorists have named this theory the bell curve. An example of this theory might be that for every physicist who makes some groundbreaking discovery on how the world works based on research, data, and statistics, there's one person online who's going to see a stupid TikTok and say, wow, I bet that's true, even though it makes absolutely no freaking sense. Friends, today you can call me Nilman the Great Debunker, because we're going to be going through these conspiracy theories and talking about why they make absolutely no sense. To kick it off, what if I told you that this very shirt is a lie? What? Yes, according to Mystery Alien, mystery spelled wrong, the color blue doesn't even exist. Let's take a look.
The color blue was never written down.
Weird.
In like all this, like blue was never a word.
The color blue was never written down? Friend, let me present to you the Old Testament of the Bible. Under his feet was something like a pavement made of lapis lazuli, as bright blue as the sky. Womp womp. And that was written like the 5th or 6th century BC. Maybe even the 15th century BC. We don't know. But that's not a conspiracy theory. That is a mystery. There's a difference. And that's on going to church every week. Get debunked. Yes. Ooh, no one clean with it. But we'll keep watching.
Yeah, and so the theory is if you can't connect a word with a color, can you not see that color?
Dude, that's just so not true because I am 23 years old and I couldn't tell you what the hell beige is, but I promise you I can see it.
Because your brain, and so they did an experiment.
They did an experiment.
Crazy.
Who's they?
They did an experiment and this tribe, and it's somewhere in Africa. It was like the Bush people.
Bush people?
And they also
Like the presidents? That's so sick. All right, guys, like for George Bush, comment for George W. Bush. This is not a political channel. Next conspiracy on my political channel, is Trump a time traveler? What?
Is Donald Trump a time traveler? Let me explain. In 1893, a
What?
book titled Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey was published. Donald Trump's son is also named Baron Trump.
He is
Now
indeed.
take a look at this book cover I'm showing you. Doesn't the boy in the illustration look a lot like Baron Trump?
No, the cover you're showing us is so clearly AI of Baron Trump that you threw into Midjourney or something. This is the actual cover of the book from when it came out in 1890. That does not look like Baron Trump. I couldn't even tell you the gender of that thing.
The author of this book, Ingersoll Lockwood, also wrote another one. This book tells the story of a very wealthy man who lives on Fifth Avenue in New York City.
Okay, but this is a different story, and the little Baron Trump is not even in the story anymore. This is a different story. You're just merging stories. That's like saying that Lord of the Rings predicted 9/11 because they have a book called The Twin Towers or The Two Towers or something. I don't remember exactly what it is. Oh, and by the way, there was that recent movie called Hijack where a guy hijacked a plane. No way, dude. Frodo was behind the events on September 11th, 2001. No, the freak, he wasn't. Next theory. This one's not about time travel. This one's about how time is speeding up.
Time is moving significantly faster. Come on, you have to have noticed it too. I feel like after 2020, the concept of time has really been skewed. I feel like I was just 22 and then I blinked and now I'm 26 and I'm like, holy fucking shit.
Okay, this one I'll give you at least a little bit of credit because yeah, like it does feel like time is speeding up, but just because you feel something doesn't mean that there has to be something larger at play. Sometimes I feel hungry. That doesn't mean that the government is secretly skimping down on portion sizes while not telling us that they're actually giving us less food, except for when they do actually give us less food in our school lunches circa 2008. Thanks, Michelle Obama. I haven't forgotten. Anyways, this is just so easily explained and has psychological research on the fact that when you're like, I don't know, 23, like, oh, me, 1 year is like a little under 5% of my entire life. But when you're like 4 years old and a year seems like forever, yeah, that's like 25% of your entire life before that. Also, when you're younger, so much happens in 1 year. Like everything for you is such a big event. Like that one vacation is like monumental to you. You grow 3 inches, huge deal, growth spurt. And then you get older and by the time you're like, 80, like what really happens in a year? Like most years probably aren't that eventful when you're 80 unless you were 80 in like, I don't know, 2001. I'm sorry guys, I don't know where these are coming from. I just want to state that I believe that that incident was a tragedy and that it was not funny. But no, this is just ridiculous. There's no way there's anybody else that thinks that this theory is true.
I don't know if you guys have seen this creator's video, but she
I eat my words. This is why the internet is bad. In the good old days, you have a stupid idea and you go to school and you tell like, I don't know, the 30, 50, 60 people you see in any given day. And they're all like, dang, yeah, that's really stupid. So then you just stop having stupid thoughts. Now you can post it online and then you have comments supporting your beliefs with 817 likes that gaslight you into thinking that you're not crazy. And her support for this theory is Sherman resonance. This is a prime example of people just throwing in big, complicated scientific things to try and confuse people because they know dang well people are not going to swipe off this app and go do the research and figure out what that is. Because if you did take the time to do the research and Googled the theory and stumbled across this Reddit post, you would see this comment from Wonky Monkey with 16 upvotes saying that this theory is absolute nonsense. And Wonky Monkey is what truth means to me. You can call it double standards. You can call it cherry picking evidence. I call it nobody lies on Reddit, dude. You know this has to be true. And to be fair, I tried to do my research, but I don't understand this. I can't even pronounce that word, much less understand what it is. Next theory.
Now this is crazy.
Oh, and this one starts off with a picture of Joe Rogan, even though it's not him talking. My life is going to change.
Breakthroughs in neuroscience have confirmed that our reality is, in fact, a simulation.
Dude, what
How this ends is mind-blowing.
Dude, this is so stupid. Can we talk about the word choice? Can we give it up for the word choice for a minute? Scientific breakthroughs and neuroscience. You're just throwing around words because you think they're big words, even though they're not really that big of words, but they're like important sounding words because you want people to think your conspiracy theory is actually backed by something, even though it's not. And I'm sorry, confirmed? Our reality is in fact a simulation? Who's confirming? It is not in fact. This is so not true. Even if you think this is true, you can't confirm that it's true. Confirmation would be like, I'm wearing a beanie to hide my receding hairline, or I'm wearing the color blue, except for I guess we don't even know that anymore. Or I have a tampon in my hand. I don't know why I just had that on my desk, guys. You gotta believe me. Friends, I promise I'm usually like all like relaxed and like, you know, chill and like nonchalant. But like I am so irrationally angry.
How this ends is
we'll keep going.
So
oh, how it ends
strap
is
in.
mind blowing. Yeah, keep
Picture
that
this.
retention
You
up,
close
buddy.
your eyes knowing that your time is up. However, when your eyes open, you find that you're not in heaven or hell, but in the year 3000.
Oh,
With
yeah,
a
the year
notification
3000.
telling you-
Okay, so it's the year 3000 and we still have phones with notifications? 25 years ago, we didn't have iPhones with like notifications popping up like we do now. You think we're gonna have that in 950 years? Ridiculous.
We're all characters in a cosmic video game, and our 21st century brains have finally figured it out. It blows the lid off everything we thought we knew about
Dude, there is just no way that simulation has anything to do with genetic Jesus Christ AI art that you have on the screen right now. What is going on?
life, consciousness, you name it. We're living in a simulation, and the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless because I cannot possibly imagine how you came up with this. All right, guys, that's all I can endure for today. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you. I'm Nilman, and I'll see you next time.